you sown, and all those seeds have grown out of my reach, but always seeking. Well, I'm balled up, I'm leaning through you now, 'cause I will follow you for the last time, for the last time. So you say that you are. Oh, streaks pass like the blurry shooting stars out of my sight, but always seeking. Well, if it's good, then it's good enough for now, 'cause I will follow you for the last time.
Hey Kyle, ready for our flight up to Nova Scotia, Halifax?
Aye, Brian, ready and raring to go to Halifax. Let's get this bird in the air, shall we?
Alright. Hey Laura, how's it going back there today?
Everything is going smoothly, Captain. The cabin is ready for departure.
I don't know if we're ready for departure yet, but... Alright. Let's do our overhead checks here. Crew supply is on, ground controls on, CVR test. It's good. Ideas are set to nav. APU fire test. Good. Engine 1 fire test. Good. Engine 2 fire test. It's good. Fuel pumps can stay off for now. Let's get air conditioners set. Good. Nav cabin logo lights are on, seatbelt signs on, no smoking on, and emergency exit lights are armed. Overhead lights are good. Alright. Gonna get a nice sunrise flight today here out of Boston. Boston to Halifax, Nova Scotia. Okay, let's get our ATIS to start.
00 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information Juliet. Boston Logan International Airport, information Juliet. 0054 Zulu. Arriving runways 22 right, 33 left, 22 left, 32, 33 right. Departing runways 27, 22 right. Wind 200 at 14. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 22. Dew point 13. Altimeter 3004. Density altitude 700 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information Juliet. Boston Logan International Airport, information Juliet. 0054 Zulu. Arriving runways 22 right, 33 left, 22 left, 32, 33 right. Departing runways 27, 22 right. Wind 200 at 14.
Alright, 22 right.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 22. Dew point 13. Altimeter 3004. Density altitude 700 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information Juliet.
Alright, good. Information Juliet. Altimeter set. Let's get our clearance. Boston clearance, Air Canada 198. Gate Bravo 1. Information Juliet. We're requesting IFR clearance to Halifax.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by. Air Canada 198, cleared to Halifax via the Lobster 8 departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 350 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.25 squawk 3454. Expect runway 22 right.
Cleared to Halifax via the Lobster 8 departure, then is filed. Climb maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 350 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.25 squawk 3454. We'll expect runway 22 right for Air Canada 198.
Air Canada 198, read back correct.
Alright, cool. Let's just go ahead and get your boarding's happening here. Alright, so that's all good.
Boarding has started and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
Thank you, Laura.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alright,
welcome
so we're
aboard
given
Air Canada Flight
5,000
198,
altitude.
departing from Boston to Halifax. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you require any assistance, do not hesitate to contact the crew. Thank you.
Passengers boarding starting.
Alright, we were given squawk 3454.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Clear to Halifax via Lobster 8. Dennis filed, climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 270.
Someone else is going to Halifax too.
10 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.25 squawk 3665. Expect runway 9. Vision Jet 6 Romeo.
Vision Jet 6 Romeo, read back correct.
Alright, squawk is set and on.
1295, let's take a by fire to Buffalo.
Switch over to ground. Alright, so that's all ready to go. Start getting set up in the box here. Let's get our initial load sheet.
Boston Ground, Delta Airlines, Flight 5396, requesting engine startup. Engine start approved, Delta Airlines, Flight 5396.
Alright, that's accepted.
Boston Ground, Delta Airlines, Flight 5396, requesting IFR clearance.
Alright, let's get our flight from the airline
I
here.
am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Boston, Halifax. Alright, let's go to our Init A page and load that in. Good. We are Air Canada 198. Cost index today is going to be 40. We're going to be cruising at flight level 350.
Welcome on board.
IRS are all set. Let's get our wind data.
Ground. Delta 3713 at Bravo 35 is ready
Looks like
for
about
pushing engine
30 or not winds at cruise, not too bad.
Pushing engine start approved, tail northwest. Pushing
Alright.
engine start approved, tail
Flight plan
northwest, Delta
next.
3713.
They gave us 22 right to expect.
Ground, Catbird 104 at gate Bravo 12, requesting pushback and startup.
Lobster 8.
May I see your boarding pass? Hello?
No transition, okay. Alright, and at Halifax, our flight plan has runway 23, so we'll get that put in. The Fundy 5 arrival,
Welcome on board.
and Alex transition.
Delta 2323, what are you flying to today?
I'm flying to Kennedy, 2323.
Hi. Go ahead, on.
This way. This way, please.
Alright, so we're about halfway board. We just need to wait for that to finish up here. Sun's starting to come up.
Delta, request push and start, stand, Charlie 14. South southwest for push and start very firm, 36 Delta. Furball 36, push and start approved, tail southwest. Ground to flight deck, bypass pin removed, we've disconnected and crew is clear, you're good to go. Have a great flight and see you soon.
Hello?
Didn't like jumping around the camera that quick.
This way.
Kyle, any plans for Halifax when we arrive?
Brian, just planning to soak in the Nova Scotia charm and maybe grab a pint or two. What about yourself?
Nothing too much. Looking for some good places to go hiking around there. You know any?
Halifax has some grand hiking spots. You might want to check out the Skyline Trail or Cape Split. They're absolutely stunning.
For right, then
Good to
Delta,
know.
cross 33 left, JetBlue
Good to
2120.
All aircraft be advised, information Bravo is now current, altimeter 29er 89er.
9er, 8-9er, that's a pretty big difference here. Let's check ATIS again.
Altimeter 3004. Density altitude 700 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information Juliet.
Yeah,
Boston
I just read it there. It's still the same. That was probably an old recording.
Boarding pass, please.
Alright, how we looking? Almost about 20 more passengers.
This way.
Let's go ahead and get the APU started up here. Fuel pumps on.
215 contact tower on 128.8. Take care. Over to tower on 128.8. JetBlue 215. Have a good one.
Wait till we see flap open.
Package engine start approved.
This way.
There it is, perfect. APU's coming on. Just wait for this to show available. Passengers are boarded.
Boston ground, Delta 2534. Ready to
Alright,
pick
we
up
are going
clearance
to
delivery to
accept our
Quebec,
final load
and
sheet
we got
here.
information Sierra.
So,
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
AOC, receive messages, new load sheet, accept. APU is available, APU bleed on. Let's go ahead and get the door shut. Locked. Let's finish up here, send to the McDo, verify 58.3.31.5. 58.4.31.5, round up, that's good. Block fuel 6. 5.9 rounds up to 6. And plan fuel here, 5.95, that's good.
Delta 1785, ready for takeoff. Delta
Alright, departure
1785,
performance.
start approved, tail
Sync the
north.
load sheet. 22 right dry.
Delta 1785,
Flaps are going to be
ready for
1.
taxi.
Force toga off, anti-ice off, packs will be off.
Kilo Mike, contact on 128.8. I'm ready for departure, Delta
Sync
1785.
live weather. Calculate. 41.42, down 0.3, 66. Oh, and send it. 41.42, down 0.3, 66, looks good. Try these out. Alright. We should be ready for push and start. Let's just take a quick look at our ground chart, get an idea of where we're going.
Southwest 1409, request push and start. Southwest 1409, pushback
Alright, 22 right's up here, so we're going to be
Roger, pushback approved. Southwest 1409.
likely going up either Alpha or Bravo all the way.
Ground, United 4505, holding short, 33 left to Charlie, ready for departure.
United 4505, monitor tower on 128.8 when ready for departure.
Beacon on.
128.8, 4505, we'll see you.
United 1734, pushback approved.
Boston ground, Air Canada 198, stand Bravo 1, ready for push and start.
Air Canada 198, Boston ground, push and start approved, tail north.
Push and start approved, tail north, Air Canada 198.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
ready to taxi.
Southwest 1409, runway 22 right taxi via Alpha November, cross runway 15 right, then November 2.
Locking gear.
Alright, we need nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, ignition switch start. Engine 2 coming on.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Air Canada Flight 198, departing from Boston to Halifax. We are pleased to have you with us today. The captain of this flight is Brian, and the first officer is Kyle. Joining me in the cabin are my fellow crew members, Sophie, Julian, and Claire. We expect a flight time of approximately 1 hour and 5 minutes. Now for your safety, please pay attention to the following safety briefing. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. To release, lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen,
Engine 1
place it
coming
over
on.
your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put on your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under
Yeah,
your
wind
seats.
is looking close.
In the unlikely event of an evacuation over water, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to secure it. Inflate the vest by pulling the red
Pretty
tabs or
crazy
by blowing
pushback
into
going
the
on
tubes.
here.
In the event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage on board. Your safety is our priority. There are exits located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention. We will be coming around shortly with our in-flight service, and after that, we will have items from the Air Canada shop available for purchase. Captain, the cabin is ready for departure.
Alright. I don't know if this push knows where they're bringing us here. Alright, ignition switch back to normal. You can come off. Just wait for them to place us here. It is a tough corner, that's for sure.
Delta 695, ready for pushback. Roger, pushback approved. Delta 695.
Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
United
Alright,
1628.
guess we're gonna have to turn ourselves around.
Runway 9er. United 1628, lost ground.
We'll do some full differential
Go ahead.
turn here.
United 1628, are we cleared to cross runway 9er?
Alright, let's do flight control checks. Rudder full right, full left, neutral, elevator full forward, full back, neutral, aileron full right, full left, neutral.
Tow truck disconnected. bypass pin removed.
Max.
Left is clear.
Parking brake
right
set.
is clear.
Down 0.3. Wait for the crew to clear out for the radar stuff. Get flap set 1. Good.
Delta
They're showing us the pin there, so we're good to go.
Delta 6905, runway 27 taxi via Kilo, Echo 1, Echo, cross runway 4 left, then Papa Delta, cross runway 4 right, then cross runway 33 left at your discretion.
Radar coming on. Actually turn this down a little bit since we're daylight's kind of coming out here. Alright. Boston ground, Air Canada 198, ready for taxi to runway 22 right.
Air Canada 198, runway 22 right, taxi via Echo Bravo, November, cross runway 15 right at your discretion.
Runway 22 right, taxi via Echo Bravo, November, cross runway 15 right at our discretion, Air Canada 198. Echo Bravo. Alright, we're gonna go full right turn here. Got a taxi light on. We're gonna go differential thrust, just easy on it. I don't like how close this one is. Keep it through slow throttle.
Boston ground, American 0041, requesting IFR clearance to Daytona Beach. Clear to Daytona Beach via the Fox 7 departure, bearing that file, climb and maintain 9,000, expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure, departure on 133.0, squawk 5225, American 0041.
American 0041,
It's going easy on the left engine thrust. And I think we did it. Alright, we're ready to go.
Boston ground, United Airlines 446A, holding short, runway 15 right, requesting clearance for takeoff.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Bearing Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, requesting clearance.
Requesting clearance. All the American Airlines gates here. Got FedEx cargo over there. Yeah, so we have a little bit of a taxi. is holding short. Maybe there's a takeoff happening.
American 2450 with you. Gate Bravo 3 ready for push and start. American 2450 off the ground, push and start approved. Tail north. Push and start approved. Tail north. American 2450.
Crossing ground, Air Canada 198. If it's okay, we're going to take a quick shortcut onto Alpha, and then we'll jump back onto Bravo to continue our taxi to runway 22 right.
Air Canada 198, negative, maintain current taxi route via Echo Bravo, November to runway 22 right, cross runway 15 right at your discretion.
Alright, affirmative, we'll wait and then we'll take Bravo here. Echo Bravo, November, runway 22 right, cross runway 15 right at our discretion, Air Canada 198.
Delta 719 are taxi to parking, cross runway 22 left, then Papa Echo, cross runway 4 left, then Echo 1, Kilo.
Looks like they just kind of froze up there and disappeared anyway, so no big deal. Alright, here we go. And we basically just gotta taxi all the way down to the end here.
Boston ground, American 2450. We'd like to request runway 33 left. Thank you. American 2450, you're welcome.
Pre-departure briefing, please.
Alright, Brian, here's the pre-departure briefing. We'll be departing from runway 22 right. We'll be flying the Lobster 8 departure with an initial climb clearance to 5,000. Transition altitude is 18,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile, climbing to flight level 350. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We have been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 3454, and departure frequency will be 118.25. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 142 knots, VR is 147 knots, and V2 is 152 knots. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Alright, thank you, Kyle. Just get strobes on for a runway crossing here. Not seeing any traffic coming in. Take a peek right here. And it looks clear. Shrubs can come off.
3030, we would like to get our IFR clearance.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Allegiant 3030, cleared to Knoxville via Blizzard 6 departure, then as follows, climbing and maintaining 5,000, expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure is on 118.25, squawking 6615, we're expecting runway 33 left.
Some traffic on TCAS ahead of us. Might see a couple landings coming in on 22 left. Strobes on, runway crossing.
Boston ground, FedEx 2345 heavy, FedEx cargo 9, request push and start.
FedEx 2345, heavy push and start approved, tail northwest.
Tail northwest, push and start approved, FedEx 2345 heavy.
Cabin crew, seats for departure.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Alright, let's switch over to tower here. There's a plane coming in there.
Boston Tower, United 2610, established on the ILS runway 22 left.
United 2610, roger. Boston Tower, Alaska 436, established on the RNAV X-ray runway 33 left.
Alaska 436, roger. Vision 4 Romeo Kilo, contact departure.
Over to departure, Vision for Romeo Kilo. Over to departure, Vision for Romeo Kilo, bye.
Boston Tower, Air Canada 198, holding short runway 22 right, ready for departure.
Air Canada 198, Boston Tower, runway 22 right, winds 200 at 14, RNAV TJ cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 right, RNAV TJ, clear for takeoff, Air Canada 198. Alright, here we go. Alright, ECAM status no blue.
Contact departure.
Jetpacks off.
Over to departure, W2818.
Alright. Line up. 22 right confirmed. Power coming up. 50% N1. Stabilize, man flex. SRS. Nav. Airspeed's alive.
United 2610, winds 200 at 14, runway 22 left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, 22 left, United 2610.
B1.
Speedbird 239, welcome to Boston. Contact ground on 121.75.
Contact ground 121.75. Speedbird 239.
Positive rate, gear up.
Delta 2706, contact departure on 118.25.
Boston Tower, good evening, 9755, visual, runway 22 left.
198, contact departure.
Over to departure, Air Canada 198. Boston departure, Air Canada 198, 1,700 climbing 5,000.
Air Canada 198, Boston departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000, direct TJ.
Climb maintain 10,000, direct TJ, Air Canada 198.
Vision 2 Golf Papa, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Vision 2 Golf Papa.
We're already on our way to TJ, we're good.
Air Canada 198, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb maintain flight level 210, Air Canada 198. That's all landing right there. 10. And we are on the way.
American 1539, climb and maintain flight level 310.
There's a plane right there.
Maintain flight level 310, Cessna 0 Romeo Alpha.
Cessna 0 Romeo Alpha, contact Boston Central on 133.325.
Kind of crossing their path there, they're going under us. There's a sunrise. Alright, we can get rid of this chart.
Delta 696, direct Carlton. Cleared for the RNAV X-ray runway 33 left approach. Descend and maintain 2,000 until established.
Down to 2,000, cleared for the RNAV X-ray 33 left approach, Delta 696.
Delta 696, contact Boston Tower on 128.8. Air Canada 198, climb and maintain flight level 270. Contact Boston Tower on 128.8.
Dear guests, we have now climbed above the safe altitude.
Climb maintain flight level 270, Air Canada 198.
We also have onboard Wi-Fi service available for your convenience. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Alright. Belt signs can come off, landing lights off. There's the North Shore, Massachusetts. Alright, well, got a little bit of a flight here, we're not too long, so let's start getting set up for our arrival here.
JetBlue 991, climb and maintain flight level 280. Climb maintain flight level 280, JetBlue 991.
Alright, winds 200 at 12 gusts, 18 knots, so 200 at 18.
contact Boston Center on 128.75.
128.75 for citation 3 X-ray Yankee. Good day.
Alright, QNH is 3013.
Citation 3 X-ray Yankee, radar contact. Air Canada 198, climb and maintain flight level 320.
I maintain flight level 320, Air Canada 198. 320. 3013, temperature we have here 16 Celsius. Pretty cool. Alright, let's get our chart. For Halifax.
Air Canada 198, contact Boston Center on 127.975.
Over to Boston Center, 127.975, Air Canada 198, see ya. Boston Center, Air Canada 198, 17,000, climbing flight level 320.
Air Canada 198, Boston Center, good morning Beverly, Danvers altimeter 30.00.
Sounds good. Alright, minimums. 650.
United 2274, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Yep, 650 for a clear day. And localizer's 109.9. Let's just make sure we have that. We do not, so let's put that in. 109.9. There we go. Okay. So we got about an hour or so.
Air Canada 198, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Bungo 072, climb and maintain flight level 430.
I maintain flight level 350, Air Canada 198.
Climb and maintain flight level 430, Bungo 72. Bahamas 166, climb and maintain flight level 340.
American 2450, passing flight level 193 for 280.
Let's actually see, top climb 1133 is about 20 minutes at cruise, not too bad.
Flight level 320, American 2450.
Add some music there. Alright, everything's looking good up top. Yeah, ground spoilers are, we can unarm those now, that's fine. Temperatures look good in the cabin. And we are on our way to Canada. left, it looks like. Probably gonna have to exit at Charlie. Taxi on up. See if they have ground charts here. So, have the arrival configured. Estimated fuel on board is going to be 3.3 when we land.
Air Canada 198, expect the Fundy 5 arrival I'll call your descent in roughly 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Alright, we'll expect the Fundy 5 arrival in about 20 minutes. We'll expect descent. Thanks, Air Canada 198.
Air Canada 198, expect the Fundy 5 arrival. I'll call your descent in about 20 minutes.
We'll expect the Fundy 5 arrival and we'll await your descent instruction in about 20 minutes. Air Canada 198. Alright, so what were we doing? 3.3 plus 58.04 round up. So 61.7. Landing weight is 61.7 tons. Alright, we're expecting dry, runway 23. Fly the weather. 213 is about right. Yeah, we'll do a little auto brake, max reverse, flaps full, plenty of runway, okay. Auto brake is good for landing. Airspeed is lowering, but our true airspeed and ground speed is still looking pretty good, about 450 nautical miles an hour or knots. Got about a 35 knot crosswind right now from the left side. Just reaching cruise, we'll ding the cabin.
Whiskey requesting airport clearance to JFK. Runway 22 right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude. We will begin our snack and drink service shortly, featuring some delightful options like our savory cheese and crackers, and a refreshing selection of beverages, including coffee and tea. After the service, we will also have items from the Air Canada shop available for purchase. Thank you for your attention.
Climb and
coast to Maine up to our left here. You're going to be seeing the Bar Harbor area. Yeah, all this over here is probably Bar Harbor area.
Good morning.
Let's see what descent we should be looking at. Our altitude for descent to put into manage mode here. Oops. Alright, let's see. 3,000. Okay.
Super, contact Boston Center on 134.905.
Just about a little bit outside of Alex here. We'll be there in a little while. So we're going to be coming in this way. We're going to be heading up this track for runway 22. So once we get to about Dutier, is that what that's called? Yeah, Dutier. Max 210 knots. Looks like a lot of this is max 210 knots. But yeah, we'll probably get vectors once we get there. So we're going to be coming in from the north here. So we'll leave this chart open for now.
you at 21.5 on flight level.
Traffic. Below us, it looks like.
Center, good morning.
Yep, there it is. I think that was it. About 1,500 underneath us. About negative 19 out there right now.
Victor Echo 1 Papa Hotel Romeo Boston Center, roger.
It's about 20 in here. It's all a tiny bit warm. Let's just get the ACs down a little bit more. See this come down a little bit. Try to get to about 18 or so. Works if that's where it's gonna stay. Yeah, probably stay at 19, that's fine, close enough.
Skywalk 3 Alpha Zulu, when you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu.
118, good. 1700 still 3013.
Hey, Brian and Kyle, would you like anything to drink or a small snack? I can make you the strongest one, just in case we do an extra lap today.
Yeah, thanks, Laura. I'll take a coffee, please.
Understood, Captain. I will bring you a coffee shortly.
34.905, Speedbird 178.
Speedbird 178, contact Boston Center on 134.905.
So Kyle, what's the hike like at the Skyline Trails in Nova Scotia?
The Skyline Trail is a beaut. It's got stunning views of the Gulf of St. Lawrence and the chance to spot some wildlife. It's a loop about 7.5 kilometers and not too difficult. Perfect for a nice stroll.
Alright, sounds good. crossing a Canadian airspace. Yeah, it should be handed over to Moncton Center soon.
Contact Boston Center on 128.05. Air Canada 198, contact Moncton Center on 135.2.
Over to Moncton Center, 135.2, Air Canada 198, see you. Moncton Center, Air Canada 198, flight level 350.
Air Canada 198, Moncton Center identified. Good morning.
Good morning. Alright, we got about 40 miles till top of descent. And we should be able to start seeing Nova Scotia in front of us. Yep, there it is right there. Moncton Center, Air Canada 198, requesting to start our descent via the Fundy 5 arrival into Halifax.
Air Canada 198, descend via Fundy 5 into Halifax, altimeter 30.03.
Alright, descend via Fundy 5 into Halifax, altimeter 3003, Air Canada 198. Alright, let's get this set to down to 3000 manage mode. Seatbelt signs on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and are beginning our approach to Halifax. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
What we do need to do is put our, let's accept this. Alright, CYHZ. Runway 23. Alright, just putting in our fixed rings here so we can see on the map how far we are from the runway when we get closer. Scotia.
Shamrock 100, can you please expedite your climb to flight level 370?
Okay, first constraint is 250 at 10,000.
Shamrock 100, descend flight level 350.
And then we have the 210 limit there, good.
Shamrock 130, checking in with you, flight level 350. And Boston Center, Shamrock 130, requesting oceanic clearance. Correct, that was here, then is file 42574.
Descend a little bit more.
25, flight level 170.
Provincial 2585, radar contact. Canada 1908, contact Halifax approach on 118.7.
Over to Halifax approach 118.7, Air Canada 198, see you. Halifax approach Air Canada 198, 14,000, descending 3,000 via the Fundy 5 arrival into Halifax.
Air Canada 1908, Halifax approach identified. Good morning, Halifax, altimeter 30.03. Expect the ILS runway 23 approach into Halifax via Dutter.
Alright, we'll expect the ILS runway 23 approach into Halifax via a Dutter fix. Thanks. Air Canada 198, see you. Alright, we're coming up on 10,000 feet. Gonna kill the music here. Still on a good
requesting clearance for takeoff on runway 32.
That doesn't sound good.
Air Canada 198, descend altitude 7,000.
Send 7,000, Air Canada 198. Alright, they're gonna give us a little bit lower outside the constraint, and that's fine.
Halifax approach, dashboard 2280, flight level 140.
Radar contact.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Halifax. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in the full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. We currently do not have a gate assigned, but we will inform you as soon as we have that information. Thank you for your cooperation.
No gate assigned yet, interesting. Okay, I guess speed down to 21 knots, 210 knots as well. Let's get speed brakes out to help us keep descending. Field is actually right out to our right. Can't really see it here, but
Air Canada 198, direct Dutter. Descend altitude 3000, cleared for the ILS, runway 23 approach, Dutter transition.
right, direct to Dutter, descend and maintain 3000, clear for the ILS 23 approach. Air Canada 198. Alright, 3000.
WestJet X-ray 75, climb flight level 350.
WestJet X75.
Dutter, I think we're too high for that. Alright, let's arm speed brake. Kyle, arrival briefing, please.
Alright, Brian, we'll be arriving in Halifax on runway 23 using the ILS approach. We'll be flying the Fundy 5 arrival. Transition level is 18,000 feet. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 23. Weather at arrival shows winds 210 at 13 knots, clear skies, no significant weather expected. In In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. For any abnormalities, we'll communicate with ATC and execute a go-around or missed approach as needed. Squawk code remains 3454, and approach frequency will be 119.2. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 135 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
Let's get landing system on. Once we get to Daughter, we'll make our base turn.
Dashboard 2280, direct to Say. Cleared for the RNAV, Y runway 32 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 1800 until established.
Descending to 1800, cleared for the RNAV, Y32 approach, dashboard 2280.
Flaps 1.
Air Canada 618, climb flight level 360. Air Canada 618. Air Canada 602, contact Halifax Tower on 118.4.
Pushing to Halifax Tower at 118.4, Air Canada 602. Have a good day. Thank you.
Air Canada 1908, contact Halifax Tower on 118.4.
Over to Tower 118.4, Air Canada 190 ACU. Halifax Tower, Air Canada 198, established ILS runway 23.
Air Canada 1908, Halifax Tower, roger, continue approach. Winds 210 at 13, runway 23, cleared to land.
Runway 23, cleared to land, Air Canada 198. Alright, we are on the glide slope and just about to catch the localizer here. Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Tower, dashboard 2280, established on the RNAV, Y runway 32.
Dashboard 2280, roger.
2,500.
Alright, let's go flaps 2. And gear down. We actually have a tailwind right now, which is interesting. 9 knot tailwind. Might be a little hard to slow down here.
Dashboard 2280, winds 200 at 12, gusting 18, runway 32, cleared to land.
Flaps 3. And flaps 4.
Air Canada 670, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er, Air Canada 670, see ya.
121.9, thank you to the ATC. Papa Hotel Romeo.
I'm aircraft.
500.
Papa Hotel Romeo, contact departure.
100 above. Contact departure. Papa Hotel Romeo.
Papa Hotel Romeo, unable to provide radar services.
Minimum.
Continue VFR.
Continue.
Contact Shearwater departure on 119.2 safe flight.
30, 40, 30, 20. Continue. VFR, contact Shearwater departure, 119.2. Roger. Papa Hotel Romeo.
Nose down gently. And now it's reverse stowed. We'll exit here. Flaps up. Brakes retracted.
Air Canada 198, welcome to Halifax. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Over to ground, 121.9er. Air Canada 198.
Just landed safely at Halifax Stanfield International Airport. Did you know that Halifax is known for its historic waterfront and is home to the Canadian Museum of Immigration at Pier 21? Thank you for flying with Air Canada. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Brian, First Officer Kyle, and the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay. The local time here is 7:53 a.m. For those with connections, please note the following. Flight AC 123 to Toronto, departing at 8:30 a.m. from Gate 5. Flight AC 456 to Montreal, departing at 8:45 a.m. from Gate 6.
Halifax ground, Air Canada 198, vacated runway 23, taxiing via Alpha, requesting gate.
Air Canada 198, taxi to Terminal Gate 16 via Alpha. Have a good day.
Gate 16 via Alpha, thanks. Air Canada 198, have a good one. 6. Okay. Gates 16. And welcome to Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Fenix 992
Requesting clearance IFR to Montreal.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Air Canada 168 requesting IFR clearance for Montreal.
Let's get our radar system predicted wind shear off.
Clear.
System off.
Runway 23.
Flight director can come off.
Tower 118.4, see ya, West at 243.
Air Canada 661. Contact tower on 118.4. Have a good morning.
Tower 118.4, have a good day, Air Canada 661.
Hey Laura, just let the passengers know we've been assigned gate 16 and just give them instructions to catch their connections.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been assigned gate 16. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. For those with connecting flights, please check the monitors for your next departure gate. Thank you for your cooperation.
Ground American 3051 is ready for taxi.
All aircraft information Yankee is now current. Altimeter 2982.
Alright, taxi to runway 23, or correction, runway 32 via Alpha Delta across runway 23, then Kilo for American 3051.
Ground. Air Canada 613 is at stand 23, ready for push and start.
All aircraft information India is now current. Altimeter 3011.
This is us right here.
Halifax ground, Porter 256, ready for pushback and engine start, gate 14.
Porter 256, Halifax ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Back engine start approved, face north, Porter 256.
WestJet 229 are ready to push.
WestJet 229 are cleared for push and start.
Pushback and start approved, WestJet 229er.
Halifax ground. Air Canada 667 at
Looking for APU start.
Air Canada 667, Halifax ground, APU start approved.
APU start approved, thank you.
Alright, engine's coming off. Beacon can come off.
The boarding requested.
And welcome to Halifax.
Taxi to the gate. Taxi to the gate. 40 will be Alpha. Thank you. Royal 1 Alpha.
Royal 1 Alpha, say again.
Alright, let's kill the radio here.
Ground, looking for FR clearance to
Yeah, I jumped around too much again. Alright, this baggage loading. Uploading. Yeah, we can get external power on and we can kill the APU. Yeah, crew supply off, ground control on. The deers can come off. Fuel pumps can't come off. Clear our squawk. Turn it off.
I've got this feeling in my soul. Don't let it tell me where to go. Sometimes just write down.
Here we go. Pretty nice interior here. empty. Alright, well that's gonna do it for this one. Until next time.